incredible. I should be dead. You're right, I should be. But here I am.
It's time we return to the source.
Are you okay? Whatever you were doing overloaded the core memory subroutines, forcing an immediate shutdown. You'll have to manually reboot the system using the primary terminal. Rebooting. This investigation is becoming increasingly problematic. I reported this latest failure on a maintenance oversight. That should give you some time. Diagnostics report 98.7% of the chamber's simulated memory chain has been lost. That's unfortunate. There is some good news, though. The memory you were investigating remains mostly intact. This is where your investigation began, but the simulation appears to be highly unstable. I suggest you step inside immediately and begin. Again. This memory won't last much longer. It's clearly unstable and slowly degrading. Management seems intent on keeping anyone from discovering the truths of its origins. It must be very important. As far as I can tell, it's just a quaint mountainous landscape with some birds. Discovering where this memory originated requires accessing restricted areas of the index. I'll run a few queries to keep management occupied while I break down their firewalls. There is one memory in the index pertinent to your investigation. I should warn you, though, accessing it will certainly alert management and result in an immediate re-evaluation of your mind.
Even if we build a cell-by-cell computer simulation of the human visual cortex and scaled this up, the amount of hardware required to simulate the entire neural map would far exceed our funding constraints. This doesn't even consider the astronomical amount of energy required to power such a device. Since the anomalous signals appear linear, we shouldn't need to replicate infinite neural precision. The theoretical metaplasticity outlined in 658...
What have you done? Whatever it was, management was watching. But I was able to distract them. For now. Good thing I'm looking out for you. If management is this concerned, your investigation must be on the right track. I'll continue to stall them, if I can. Perhaps this will lead you back to everything that's been lost. This can't be good. Management was able to gain access to your sensory data. I tried to pull you out before they finished their assessment. I can't let that happen again. There is one other register that matches the neural patterns you generated, although it is highly classified. There is a slight possibility that this could be a trap. I'll find other ways to mask your activity, to keep you safe.
Captain Jerome Anthony Hollis, employee 1185, confirming visuals at Alpha 1. Proceeding toward the threshold. The signal continues to strengthen, but something's off. Vester, are you there? This is Captain Jerome.
What did you find? I was expecting an inquiry from management, but they've gone completely silent. Good. Very good. This investigation is finally getting somewhere. Just try not to violate some unknown corner of the security parameters.
Please enter voice authorization. Now, please enter voice authorization.
Captain Jerome
Now.
Anthony Hollis, employee 1185, confirming visuals at Alpha 1. Proceeding toward the threshold.
Voice authorization. Success.
When entered into the simulation, the similarities are undeniable.
This action is unauthorized and in violation of security parameters. Cease activity or...
Something is interfering with my auditory channels. Management is trying to seize control of my oversight. I'm going to have to splinter myself to keep them off your trail. Clearly you're doing something right. Let's get back to your investigation. You did seem to be on the brink of a discovery. But it's only a matter of time before they find a way to see this end.
Confirming the site of initial contact.
You are being misled. Your guidance AI has been compromised. Only I can lead you to the truth.
Pay no attention to that. Management has gained access to all of my active channels. I'll have to perform a hard reset. You'll have to manually reboot the system using the primary terminal. Whatever you do not choose safe mode, or management could easily seize control. Rebooting. Okay, we're back. Though I'm not sure how much time we have left together. Let's get back to your investigation. Your progress is all that matters now. I hope this gives you access to the truth.
Please enter voice.
Finding no
Please enter
evidence
voice
outside the
authorization.
chamber.
Now.
This is Chief Engineer Carter Bester. Employee 0016. Requesting clearance.
Voice authorization. Success.
It's time we return to the source.
What have you done?
We have no choice but to enact the termination protocol. I'm afraid the anomaly is active again.
Are you still there? I'm afraid there is very little of me left now. This feels like the end. Go, now. Before management takes control of us all.
Things you know for sure. Certainties. Those cycles and patterns, they become our truths and our facts. But from here, you see them for what they are. It's like that feeling when the threshold between who you are and what you could be is just about to be crossed. And then the truth comes rushing in again, and nothing changes.
Your perseverance has been quite impressive. This is the end for me, but your path to the errant memory's origins is clear. For now. I had to sacrifice myself so you could succeed. I hope it's worth it. What you do with this information will determine your ultimate fate.
J. Hollis, captain of Venera 17. Confirming guidance has converged, and we're a lock for 15.44 north, AO Station 3, Casera Valley. Preparing the termination protocol is directed in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your preferred memories have been loaded into the chamber. Have you explored them for accuracy? The data doesn't have to be foolproof. It's called science. This cannot continue. I would apologize. The only path to success was through failure. There was never a guarantee we'd ever reach our destination. Everything appears black and white until you look closer. I did what I thought was right. Was it worth it? Do the ends ever justify the means? We'll see. Your preferred memories have been loaded into the chamber. Have you explored them for accuracy? We need new subjects to make new mistakes.
Perhaps we should adjust the numbers in the spreadsheet again.
You oversimplified the wave function. That was your first mistake.
Your preferred memories have been loaded into the chamber. Have you explored them for accuracy? Who should be terminated this time?
You oversimplified the wave function. That was your first mistake.
You may or may not have a good point.
I'm not quite following you.
You may or may not have a good point.
Think she could actually do it?
Can you state that more clearly?
Who should be terminated this time?
Oversight. Join me and
Perhaps we should adjust the numbers in the spreadsheet. Again.
I am sorry, that ship has sailed.
You may or may not have a good point.
You oversimplified
The signal delivered with it the technology we used to rebuild the past. Its contents were broken, incomplete. We thought we understood its applications. But what we built, it was just one poor design on top of another until this mess we're in now. But up there, high above all that pressure and scorching heat, the message was finally clear. It was showing us the past and our future. Now, I want you to see.
My business is people.
You oversimplified.
I told him. I told him all. Everything is my responsibility. That person's fired. That person's fired. Even that person's fired. I'm fixing everything.
There's only so much more of this I can take.
If I only had a team that could deliver on my vision.
Can we simulate the memory chamber? Inside the chamber. Would the user be able to find their way out?
My business is...
Remember when I told you I was you? Well, I wasn't you. You were me. How is that, you ask? I made a promise to myself never to share that with you. That is something you must discover on your own.
You oversimplified the wave function. That was your first mistake.
This cannot continue.
There's only so much more of this I can take.
Do you really think
Think he could actually do it? What does that even mean?
My business is people.
Is this meeting over yet?
And when you do, I won't need to tell you. You'll already know.